From the dust and the heat, a new fire is born, where sun-scorched earth meets the eye of the storm.
They said ice in the desert, that's a crazy dream.
But we're changing the game, building up steam. The sun beats down, but the ice is cold. Where desert-born warriors break the mold.
The Basha Perry Bearcats are taking the lead. Brophy Preps Broncos begin to stampede.
The Campo Verde Coyotes own the night under the arena lights. We are the ice in the heart of the sand, the fire and ice that you can't contain. From the valley of the sun to the mountain's high peak, this is Arizona hockey. Hear the crowd shriek, the crash of the boards, a deafening sound. This is our house, this is our town.
The Centennial Coyotes are ready to attack. Chaparrals, Firebirds, there's no turning back.
The Corona Aztecs are carving up the ice. The desert fist of thunder is bringing the spice.
A clash of the titans, a battle of might.
Skating like lightning in the desert night. We are the ice in the heart of the sand, the fire and ice that you can't contain. From the valley of the sun to the mountain's high peak, this is Arizona hockey. Hear the crowd shriek, the crash of the boards, a deafening sound. This is our house, this is our town. From Flagstaffs to Avalanche, a flurry of white, to the Hamilton Huskies, ready for the fight.
The Mountain Ridge Mountain Lions, fierce and mean. Notre Dame Saints, a heavenly scene.
The Pinnacle Pioneers breaking new ground, and the Tucson Road Runners coming to your town. We are the ice in the heart of the sand, the fire and ice that you can't contain. From the valley of the sun to the mountain's high peak, this is Arizona hockey. Hear the crowd shriek, the crash of the boards, a deafening sound. This is our house, this is our town. Yeah, Arizona high school hockey. The desert heat, the frozen.
Hello, hockey fans, and welcome to the Ice Den here in Scottsdale, Arizona. We are here tonight for the D2 game between the Mountain Ridge Lions and Campo Verde Coyotes. Both teams coming in tied for second place in the division here in Division D2. Both have played 17 games. Campo Verde has a slightly better record as far as wins and losses goes. They come in with a 10-6-1 record. Mountain Ridge has the 9-8-0 record, but Mountain Ridge has a couple extra fair play points, so that puts them up into the tie. Basha Perry is leading the division, and they are just 2 points up, but they have a game in hand, or a game extra played, rather. So looking forward to a good game here tonight.
So we've got two people on with us. Rob Bannon's going to be calling the game, and then we have a guest commentator to the official Easton Stockford.
The official Easton Stockford.
The official AHSHA Easton Stockford.
Great to have you, Ethan.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game. This D2 division's seen a lot of parity this year. The difference between first place and last is 10 points, which is closer than any division I've seen in my 4 years. These two teams are tied, but it's really anyone's game coming into this one. They have met before. Series split. Both of them blowouts in opposite directions. Campo Verde won, I believe it was 5-1, and then opposite them, Mountain Ridge won 4-0, so all roads are pointing towards a tight one here at the ice in Scottsdale.
Yep, looking forward to it. In goal for the Coyotes tonight will be Matt Yonke, and in goal for the Lions we have Roman McAmee. Both teams just at the players' benches, and we'll be underway here shortly. We got all camera angles covered for you tonight.
Yeah.
We always do.
They were teasing me with an early start yesterday. I think I would have had time.
Yeah, if you knew when they were going to actually come on the edge.
Yeah.
Could get the net cams up in time.
Yeah, so we went single cam last night.
That's what I'm here for.
So we got Shackard in for the draw. Schickling on the left and Mankey on the right. Shackard looks scrambly at center. Here comes Schickling now over the line, in through the middle, try to cut through, and puck goes in behind the goal. Centers the right in front, comes back to Lopez, a left D, fires a low shot, goes off a skate into the middle ice area, and now here come the Lions back the other way. Lopez back in his own zone. Cross ice pass to Mankey. Mankey tried to hit Schickling. Now he gets him. Puck goes off his stick into the corner. The Lions send it around behind to the right of their goal. Puck intercepted by Mankey. Lopez tried to return the pass. Puck goes into the corner. Schickling with it. Got Lopez open at the point. Gets it over to Shackart. Shackart comes up high, goes across to the other side. Puck fired by Ebert, and that is gloved. And we'll have a face-off. Good zone pressure there by the Coyotes in that first shift.
Yeah, good start for Campo Verde there. Got to set up pretty early on there, and a good shot from Ewert from the point, the captain of this squad. Got it through traffic as well, but McCamey up to the task to this point.
Looks like we got Phillips up playing forward today. He's out there with Helvik and Bannon on this shift. Gauthier back, Lions in on a 2-on-1. Nice block by Gauthier there. Puck goes into the corner. Gauthier on the half boards. Got Phillips open on the left side. Here he comes up through the middle, up over the Lions blue line. And they call that one offside. That was close.
Trying to drag that toe on the far side there, but going back to that 2-on-1. Really good job by Gauthier to kind of cheat over to the shooter, take away just enough space to shut down a shot, and then go down to one knee, wiping out that passing lane as well. Beautifully played defensively.
Great job, yep. Puck just inside the zone. And now the Lions clear it. Comes back to Gauthier, back at the lefty. Up over to Niguez. He tips it up off the boards into the Lions zone. Bannon chases after along with Phillips. Gauthier now at his own blue line, coming up the left side into the Lions line. Onside this time. Fires a shot. That goes just up over the goal. Puck in behind. Helvik now out there. And here come the Lions out of their own zone. Oh, good steal there by Phillips. Just walking across the line over to the right side. Takes a bump, gets the puck into the corner. Bannon takes a swipe at it. He fanned on that one. Puck Bannon has it back in the corner. He's got someone in front. That's tipped into the corner. That was Phillips. Helvik now with it. Back to the Smith at D. Tried to get a low shot in for a tip, and that was intercepted by the Lions. Lions now send it all the way down, and they wave that off. Smith back with it. Cross ice over to Helvik. Helvik now coming up through center. He's out there with Lindsay and Tanganelli. Here comes Helvik cutting in the left side. Backhands it around behind the goal. Lindsay's going to pick it up there. No, he leaves it for Ewert. Ewert sends it into Helvik. Puck gets away from him. The Lions try to clear it, and they do, but right into their own bench. And we'll have a face-off just outside. Actually, it'll come in. Should come in, yes. Going to come back into the deep into the Lions zone to the left of their goal.
A lot of sustained pressure through these first 2.5 minutes from Campo Verde. Again, a lot of chances. You saw Helvik over there as well on the back end. Almost snuck that one on the short side. Offensive zone draw as they look to continue to do so here.
Tanganelli keeps it in on the backhand. Lions now clear it. 2-on-2 coming in on the left side. They got a man in the middle. Right on Yonke. Chips that out to the left side, and here comes Tanganelli, and he does. He hits Lindsay up through center, up over the line. Lindsay coming in all alone. Gets around his man. Ran out a bit of real estate there. Puck goes in behind. Tanganelli on the hunt. Here come the Mountain Lions back the other way, up the right side, up over the Coyote line, cutting in, right across in front. Oh, nice pad save by Matt Yonke. Lindsay now has it. Coyotes coming back the other way. Lions intercept, back into their own zone, regrouping there. Tanganelli, oh, almost got a stick on that one. Puck comes back to Lopez, back at his own blue line. Cross ice pass, tried to hit Guevara with it. Goche tips it into the zone, and the Lions are now regrouping. Good forechecking by Leo Guevara. Lions have to circle back in behind the goal. Schickling up there as well. Here come the Lions now. They got a man way offside. They had a bit of a floater up there and ran into Lopez. Lopez, smart play, bumped him in over the blue line to cause the offside.
And not sure what happened on that offsides there, but have a look back at that save by Yonke on Saulnier. It was. Saulnier did a good job just putting his head down, driving to the blue paint, but that right pad gets in the way. We remain scoreless.
Lions dump a high one in. Yonke's able to glove that and hands it off to the referee or linesman. We will have a face-off to his left. Jackard out for the draw. Puck comes over to Goche. Sends it behind the goal to Schickling. Schickling coming out the right side. Got Mankey with him on the boards and Jackard on the left side. Schickling cutting into the goal. Centers it right in front. Comes back out to the left point. Goche with it. Moves around the first man. Runs into traffic. And here come the Lions back the other way. Coming in on the right side. Fired across. Bit of a hard-to-handle pass there. Jackard takes his man into the boards nicely. Goche slips it up to Mankey. Mankey's got Schickling up in the middle. Mankey coming down the right side, up over the blue line. He just fires it in behind the goal. Schickling picks it up on his backhand. Schickling still has it. Tried to center it out for Ewert. Ewert gets it back at the left D. Fires a shot right on goal. And the goaltender holds on to that one and will have a face-off to his right. Both teams changing.
And a lot of physicality. 4.5 minutes off the clock in this opening frame, but everyone finishing hits all over the ice. That's going to wear the other teams down. Might be a little short-staffed here as well with the holiday break just a few days behind us.
Yes. Lions now in behind the goal, coming out the right side, backhanded up the board. Puck now just up over the blue line. Play scrambly in the center ice area. Lions come up with it though. 91 puts himself offside, I thought, but anyways, they wave that off. Ewert now with it, off the boards and out. Helvig picks it up off the boards. He's got Bannon up at the blue line. Bannon stays on side, and the Lions now have it in behind. Ewert picks it up, fires a shot from the left point. That's off a leg just wide. Backhander by Helvig right in front. Puck is in the crease, and it's covered by McAmey, and that was a close call there for the Coyotes.
Ewert throwing a lot of pucks on that here early. That one gets a bounce, but these boards just recently redone on the Shane Doan side. They're pretty lively. Just gets that bounce back out front, backhand to the front as well. Got some solid lumber on it, but just hit McAmey right in the chest.
Yeah, got some lively boards. Back to Ewert again, left point. Fires another shot in. That goes just wide. Puck goes into the corner to the left of the goal. Lions now dump it down the ice, and I don't know if that's going to quite make it. It's fluttering, and Ewert has to pick it up just in front of the goal. Now comes out the left side over to Tanganelli. He picks it up. Ewert still has it. He's got Guevara with him. Lindsay trailing. Ewert tried to go through his man, failed. Here comes Lindsay. He fires that one. That goes high off the glass, around out to the left point, and just gets past Smith. But Ewert picks it up there back at his own blue line. Ewert hits Tanganelli right through the middle and over the line. He loses it to the Lions. Lions now in behind their own goal. Good chance there. Ewert feeding Tanganelli up through the middle. Puck goes into the corner. Smith in after it and behind his own goal. Runs into traffic there. He's still got it, though, coming out the right side. Off Guevara's skate, off Tanganelli's stick, and into the Lions zone. The Lions have to chase it back into their own corner. Guevara now picks it up. Sends it across ice to Lindsay. Lindsay fires it right on. That's juggled. Puck comes back in. Rebound right in front. And the Lions are able to pick it up there, and now they're coming out the right side, up through center, through the legs of Goche, and Smith picks it up, and I think we're getting an holding call, looks like. Coyotes are going to be shorthanded. I don't know. I thought it was a pretty good defensive play, but
Kind of one of those borderline ones
Yeah.
that goes either way in the landscape of USA hockey now, because they don't want you to play the body once it gets through, and that's how I was always taught.
Yeah.
You see Gauthier
it's instinct
get
too.
away there.
Yeah.
So first power play of the game going in favor of Mountain Ridge. They're sitting right around 11% on the year, so not the most high-powered power play, but an opportunity to get an early lead here.
Jackart wins it back cleanly. Ewert sends it around the boards. Lopez picks it up at the half boards. Lopez off the boards and out to Shackart up through center. He dumps it into the zone, chasing after it. He's got Schickling in front. Shackart just ragging the puck. Turns back into the zone. Got a few lines chasing after him. He's still got it in behind the goal. Schickling's up at the half boards. Shackart doing a good job of... Oh, and he draws a penalty there, as he was causing all sorts of trouble for the Lions, and their defenseman, as he was coming out in front, took him down, and that will even things up with a minute and a half remaining in the original penalty.
Yeah, he clipped Shackart pretty good there, but what a job on that shift. Recognizes that he's on the penalty kill. No need to really get a shot off. Just kind of curling back and forth up that far wall, trying to chew that clock down. And now 4-on-4 for a minute 35, and then 25 on the power play for Campo.
Yep, did a great job chewing up that clock. Heltliken for the draw. Face off to the left of the Lions goal. Lions have it now back in the corner. They try and send it up to a point. Kept in there, now out. Mankey sends it back in, but Campo clears the zone. Helvik gets a stick on it. Puck just outside the zone. Goes off Mankey's stick. Helvik dumps over the far side. Mankey chase after it. And the Lions have it. They dump it high. That goes into the corner to the left of Yonke. Lopez now with it in behind the goal. 4-on-4 hockey here. Helvik now picks it up. We've got Helvik and Mankey. Mankey now coming up the left side. Picks it off the boards. He's got lots of room now. Coming over the line. Just fires it in. Oh, that didn't miss by much. Save there. Helvik sends it right back to Mankey. Fires it right on low shot on goal. And the goaltender makes the pad save and covers up with the glove, as Mankey had a real good opportunity there on that low shot, that first low shot.
Yeah, sent a long range one from outside the blue line, but kind of fluttering over itself. Took a weird skip there. And it looked like McCamey couldn't quite get a beat on it. I think he got a piece of it with the pad, but inches away.
Just barely, yeah. Back to Ewert, fires low shot in. That's tipped right in front. And McNamee's able to hold on to that one. Getting shots to the net, that's what you want here.
A lot more ice to work with. One guy down for each side, too. Great chance for both teams to use some speed here.
Comes Ewert now. He walks it into the middle, over to the left side to Smith. Smith sends it into the corner. Bannon in there, lets it go by. Phillips after it. Mountain Lions reverse. Bannon chases man down behind the goal. Lions now off Phillips' stick. That goes all the way into the Coyotes zone. Smith goes after it. He gets there first. Kicks it up to his stick. Going to send it back to Ewert. Ewert now sends it around the boards to Bannon on the half boards. Bannon's got it. Sends it back over to Smith. Sends it back over to Bannon. Tried to hit up over to Phillips. That was too far ahead of him. Bannon picks it up though at center. Bannon coming up over center. Coming on the right side. He's got Ewert with him. Shot goes off a leg. He picks it up in the corner though. Centers it right in front. Oh, and that bounced off the goalie's stick right into his glove area. And that was caught him a bit by surprise, I think.
15 seconds now for Campo Verde on the power play, and they'll have an offensive zone draw. Maybe try and set up a quick one here and get a couple opportunities. Didn't have a ton of time just because of the 4-on-4 period that we had, but definitely an opportunity on the man advantage here.
Lions now with it in behind the goal, coming out their right side. Going to try and waste some time here. Puck hits Ewert in the foot. Ewert now circles back in his own zone. He's got Lopez on the left side. Lopez picks it up on his backhand, up over his own blue line. He's got some room now, cutting through the middle, coming in on the left side. Circles back. It's Tanganelli with it. Over on the far side to Lindsay, right on, and that is gloved and held on to. And we'll have another face-off deep in the Lions zone.
Shots awfully lopsided. 9-2 in favor of Campo. A lot of them coming from the point as well. Just got to keep trying to get traffic in front, take away the eyes of the Mountain Ridge netminder, and eventually one's got to squeak through.
Guevara on the forecheck. He picks up the puck in the corner, chips it back on the half boards. Back to Niguez, sends a low one in. Oh, Tanganelli tried to get a tip on that. Goes right to the goaltender, and he holds on. Seeing the Cammy in the goal for the Lions, he is getting a lot of shots, as you say, and not taking any chance on those rebounds. He's trying to smother everything.
He's done a good job controlling those rebounds so far. But Campo going for a quantity over quality approach to this point.
Yep. Lions send it from their own zone all the way down, and puck is rolling, and that'll be icing. I think the Lions player there, he had lots of room. I think he's just feeling some of the pressure and just released that one all the way down for the icing. It did roll, but I think it would have made it anyway.
Right back to the defensive zone for the Mountain Lions as they've been on their heels all period, just over 5 minutes remaining.
Jackart's out there with Mankey and Schickling. Puck comes over to Ewart on the left D. Just inside the line, dumps it into the half boards. Jackart has him behind. Oh, tried to get Schickling with it. That went behind him. And he steps in, pinches in, and Lions now send a high one through the mid-ice area. Ewart was able to get a glove on it. He has it along the boards. Dumps it now into the zone, and the Lions have to chase it in to the right of their goal. They send it in around behind. Good pick there by Schickling, right out in front. Oh! And Mankey got a good shot on that one. Goes into the half boards. Ewart now with it back at the left point. Fires a high one off the glass. Jackart with it. He gets dumped back into Mankey. Schickling's in front. Back to Shackart. Fired across. The delayed penalty call coming up. And now the whistle goes. And the Lions are going to be called for a penalty here. Looks like it's roughing.
That almost looked like it could have been more than just a rough. He easily could have gotten a 2 of 10, and that is, you have another look at it there. Right along the half wall, kind of caught him on the numbers. But 2-minute power play.
Was that Shackart that took it?
I think so on that
23?
left
Yeah.
side.
Yep.
2-minute power play though for Campo Verde. They're right around 24% on the year. Looking to get the party started here on the scoreboard. It's still knotted at 0 deep in this first period.
Lions find the puck, send it all the way down. Yankee settles that one down for Ewart. Ewart now behind his own goal as his teammates get into formation. Ewart sends it up to Shackart on the right side, up through center, up over the line, top of the circle. Sends it right out in front. Lions pick it up there, and they're able to find an opening, and they send it all the way down. Yankee sets it up there for Lopez. Puck up on edge. He picks it up coming out the right side now. Lopez hits Shackart in the skate. Puck comes to Schickling and over the line on the right side. Fires a low one in, just missed. Lions now with it, coming out their right side, and they do get it out. Lopez picked it up though. Puck goes off the linesman. Shackart sends it over the right side to Schickling. Schickling now in over the line. Gets poke checked there by the Lions. Nice check. Lions have a man over on the weak side. Oh, nice interception there by Lopez. Lopez up and over the line. Got Shackart in on the right side. Tries to get through traffic. Lions get it back. Helvig now with it. Cross ice to Ewart. He moves in. Right in the middle. He scores! Gavin Ewart from Helvig. As Ewart was able to move in from the blue line right in between the circles, and he fired one, made no mistake, right into the net. And the Coyotes get a power play goal and are up leading 1-0.
Yeah, had a great job by Ewart just to take with the Lions. Give me all the room in the world up until the top of the circles. Walks right in. I don't think McCamey ever saw it with the bodies in front of him. Well played shot. Well done to take the ice given to him. 1-0 Campo Verde.
Lindsay wins it back cleanly, gets by Gauthier. He has to chase it back into the corner. Sends it around behind the goal to Iniguez. He runs into traffic, puck's behind him. Puck in the corner to the right of Yankee. Guevara picks it up. He's got Tanganelli and Lindsay. Lindsay now picks it up. Lindsay up through center, coming in on the right side, up over the line. And that is just a step offside. Just under 3 minutes remaining here in period one. Coyotes with the power play goal have the 1-0 lead.
It's been all Coyotes to this point. 13-2 in shots, and Mountain Ridge has to find some life form before we enter this first intermission.
Lions have it. Tanganelli in on the forecheck. He forces it into the corner. Loses an edge. Now the Lions coming out the right side. Send it over on the weak side. Rodriguez gets there first, though. Got a couple of Lions with him along the boards in front of the Coyote bench. Guevara comes in to help. He dishes it back to Gauthier. Gauthier now up over his own blue line. Up through center. Got a bit of room in the middle. Runs through traffic. Gets into the corner on the left side. He's still got it. Lindsay's at the corner of the goal. Gauthier still has it. Sends it back behind to Lindsay. Tried to hit Tanganelli with it. And the Lions pick that one up, and here they come up over their own blue line up through center. Good defensive play there by Ewert. Gauthier picks up the puck coming up the right side. He circles back. He's still got it. Got 3 Lions all over him. Bannon picks it up in the corner. Bannon circles back. Sends it right into front area. And the Lions send it in over the corner. Lindsay sends it in around behind. Guevara's still out there as well. Puck in the corner. Guevara off a leg. Puck loose. Comes back to Ewert. Ewert back at the right D. Just dumps it into the corner. Guevara goes after it. Puck picked up by Bannon. Puck goes in behind. Guevara has it now. Trying to get it out in front. Bannon in the corner with it. Guevara picks it up into the circle. Oh, tried to get it back to Ewert at the point, and that was intercepted. Here come the Lions back the other way. They make some changes, but here they come in on the left side. Delayed offside, and now they call it. And
this one's going to go all the way down, too, for the intentional offside. So offensive zone draw for Campo.
Yeah, you don't see that one called too often, so it's nice to see them make that call for the benefit of the Coyotes here. Face-off coming up to the left of the Lions goal. Helvik in for the draw. He's got Phillips on the left. Bannon on the right. And we've got Smith and Ewert back on D. Lions have it in behind their own goal. Good forecheck there by Helvik. Bannon keeps it in along the boards. Dumps it into the corner. Phillips goes in there after it. Lions now coming out the right side. And they chip it past Smith. Ewert gets there. Smith now with it at center. Smith's got some room on the right side. Coming in over the line. Top of the circle. Fires it in. Pad save. Comes out to Helvik. Helvik now with it. Looking for an opening. Sends it across ice. Smith fires it back in. Goes across ice. Ewert. Helvik back. Puck goes in. Puck is loose in the feet. And Lions trying to come out the right side now. Side gets pinched off. Helvik picks it up, cuts into the middle. He's on his forehand. He has to go all the way over to the far side. He's still got it now, coming back into the middle. Pulls it to his forehand again, fires it, he scores! Gavin Helvik. Good control there as he just circled around a couple of times, managed to maintain control, pulled it to his forehand, and found the back of the net.
Yeah, great poise there and puck protection as well. Brought it all the way across wire to wire, protecting it from Saulnier there along the top of the circles. Waited for a little soft spot in the ice there and stepped into it in almost the same exact spot that Ewert scored on the shot there. Doubling that Campo Verde lead as they've been dominant in this first period.
Final seconds here of the first period. Here comes Mankey now. He's got Chickley on the left side. Mankey over the line, fires it. Glove save, and juggled momentarily by McCamey in goal, but he was able to get his glove back on it. And with 7 seconds remaining, we'll have a face-off deep in the Lions zone to the left of the goal. Lions have it in behind the goal. 4 seconds remaining. Tried to clear it out, kept in by Gauthier. Puck comes to Chickley. Oh, and he had a good chance there, but fired it just wide. He was rushed because time was expiring. So after the first period of play, we have the Coyotes leading the Lions 2-0. We'll be back with period number 2 in just a moment. And we are getting ready for period number 2. Coyotes leading 2-0. Coyotes in their dark uniforms to our left this period. And they have the puck back in for the Mountain Lions zone. Lions now coming up through the center ice area, coming in on the left side. A long bouncer in. Yankee steers it to the right. Yankee loses it just inside the blue line. Puck goes in around behind to the left of Yankee. Packard has it off the boards, trying to get it to Schickling. Yankee picks it up. Schickling now moves over to the right side. Yankee fires it around, rings it around for Schickling. Schickling picks it up on the half boards, gets it in behind, back out to Shackhart. Yankee's in front. Then it cuts through the middle, fires it in right on, and into the breadbasket. And I was thinking, are we going to see a third one from the same spot?
Yeah, looking for that low blocker shot that's beat McCamey twice, almost from that identical spot. Seems like McCamey struggled a little bit to drop down to the butterfly in that situation. That's what's led to both those goals. So keeping those shots low might be important for the Coyotes down the stretch here.
Piece off to the right of the Lions' goal. Lions send it into the corner. We have Lindsay out with Guevara and Tanganelli. And we have Ewert and Smith back on D. Puck gets past Ewert. Smith goes after it. Over to the right side of Yankee. Gets it out into the center ice area. Lions now send it over to the weak side. Just dump it into the Coyote zone. Ewert's going to pick it up in behind. He comes out the left side. Puck bouncing on him. Goes to Lindsay. Lindsay across to Tanganelli. Tanganelli had it bounce off the boards. Here come the Lions back in. Right in all alone. Fires it. Nice pad save. Puck goes just to the left. Good save there by Matt Yankee. Smith has it in behind the goal. That was a good chance there by the Lions.
Yeah,
Best
really
they've had.
the first test that Yankees had all night long, all alone on the breakaway. He hasn't faced too much action, so good job to be up to the task and be alert.
Yep, absolutely. Oh, right out in front. Puck goes off the goalie stick. Here now come the Lions back the other way. 2-on-2. Smith and Lindsay back. Cutting right through the middle. Oh, nice job by Smith. Takes the body. Lindsay picks up the puck.
Yep, just how you teach it right there from
Absolutely.
Smith. Just chest on chest, stays right over the center mass of the guy he's defending and puts him down perfectly.
Lions now up over their own blue line, picking up speed through center. In on Lopez. Lopez, nice stick check there. He hits Bannon coming up through the middle. He gets knocked off, but he might get back at it. That's the puck over on the boards. Several players have it there. Oh, good pick there by Phillips. He's got Helvig across the front. Oh, puck bouncing, still bouncing in the crease. And McAmey gets a hold of it there. Good chance by the Coyotes. Get that puck in there, and there's a couple of bounces on that rebound.
Yeah, great read by Phillips. I think he had a little more time and space than he thought. Tried to dish that backhand pass over. Maybe had a chance to take a couple more steps in. But a real marquee opportunity there for the Coyotes and a great read.
Helvig in for the draw. Face off to the right of the Lions' goal. Lopez and Gauthier back on D. Lions pick it up off the face-off. Here they come back the other way. Again, Lopez stymies them there. It's it over to Bannon. Bannon coming on the right side. He takes a hit, gets the puck into the corner. Puck goes around the other way. Gauthier is going to pick it up there. Gauthier fires a low one in. That's off a leg. Lions now coming back through center. Lions coming in over the blue line. And against Gauthier. Gauthier picks up the puck. Oh, puts it right on goal. And Yankee was able to get a glove on that one, as he might have been surprised a little bit there to get that puck on goal.
Yeah, you have a look at this hit here from Saulnier. Bannon got crunched on the wall there. A little slow to his feet, went straight back to the benches. He's hunched over, and hopefully he's okay. But a hard hit there from Saulnier.
Face off coming up to the left of Yankee. Shackhart in for the draw. Out there with Mankey and Schickling. Comes out to the middle. There comes Mankey with it now. Coming through the right side. Picked up by the Lions. Back in their own zone. Schickling now picks it up though. Got Mankey in the middle. Schickling, a low, high shot. Bounces out past Mankey. Here come the Lions back the other way. They get stopped just before center. Puck comes into Schickling. Oh, he couldn't control it. Now the Coyotes put the puck in. They have to clear the zone. They're still not. Yeah. Ewert was still standing inside the line. I don't know if he realized it. Here come the lines now, 2-on-1, but that didn't materialize. Schickling now sends it into the middle ice. Ewert up to Schickling on the right side, in over the Lions' blue line, top of the circle. He's still got it. He's waiting for his teammates to come in. Now sends it in the middle. And the Lions, I believe, are getting a call here. Looks like a roughing call.
Yeah, it looked like Mitchell kind of behind the play there. Not quite a hit from behind, but caught a guy on the blind side. Couldn't make out who it was for Campo Verde, but back to the power play they go. They were successful last time on the shot from Davin Ewert. So they'll look to do it again, grow this lead to 3. That same top unit out there for them.
Zachard in for the draw. Face off to the right of the Lions' goal. Lions pick it up. Good keep in there by Gauthier. Over to Ewert on the right side. Ewert top of the circle. Fires it in. That was deflected just wide. Schickling picks it up over to the right side. Sends it in behind to Helvik. Helvik with it on his backhand. Sends it back to Ewert. Returns it to Helvik. Helvik fires a shot in. Goes off a leg. And the Lions are going to come out. Here comes Soliner now. Up through the middle. Lions still have it. 44 right in. Yonke to save. Puck goes high in behind. And hits the netting over the glass. As that was a good opportunity shorthanded by the Lions.
Yeah, saw it near there with the opportunity. 2 Lions right next to each other, and Ewert did a good job taking out one, but second one stepping in gets the second chance opportunity, but it looked like Yonke got a piece of it and keeps the shorthanded attempt at bay.
Blackheart wins this one, and here comes Gauthier with it. Gauthier sends it back to Ewert. Minute 20 remaining on the Coyote power play. Dakar picks it up over the line, over to Helvik on the right side. Helvik feeds Schickling right in. Pad save. Schickling has the rebound. Tried to center it again. Lions pick that up. Oh, nice stop there by Ewert. Helvik has it. Cuts into the middle, into the circle. Fires at that. Deflects off the Fahy and high over the glass into the netting.
I am not sure how Davin Ewert kept that puck in.
That was good athleticism there, for sure.
You see hockey teams warming up by playing soccer, 2 touches it's called, and that's why right there. You use your feet a lot more than you think, and somehow able to keep that one in with the left boot and give Campo another opportunity on the attack.
Face off, Bannon in for the draw. Face off to the left of the goal. He's out there with Phillips and Lindsay up front. Lopez and Smith back on D. 1 minute exactly remaining in the penalty power play. Bannon gets it back to Lindsay. Lindsay dishes it back to Lopez. Lopez fires a low shot in. Oh, that didn't miss by much. Smith all the way in, dumps it back into the corner to Phillips. Phillips in behind the goal, battling with it there. Lions come up with it to the left of the goal. Send it around to Lopez. He's able to keep it in. Lopez moves in. Low shot. That's off a leg. Right in front. He scores. Brody Smith picked up the rebound. Lopez fired in from the right D. Rebound came out off the Mountain Lion player, and Smith, pinching in, was able to deposit that in the back of the goal. Power play goal.
Yeah, right place, right time there for Brody Smith. Filling that far lane, looking for the rebound. That's right where you know it's going to be able to capitalize on that one. Again, another power play goal for Campo, 2 for 2 on the night. Special teams made the difference in the game we did right before this, and it's appearing to be that way again.
And I'm just going to plug the proud dad moment there.
Yes, absolutely. I hope you got a good
I did.
Good shot on that, yeah.
Unfortunately, it doesn't look like he got credit for the goal. It's going to go to Michael Lopez from Brody Smith.
Now they should maybe change that one.
But it pretty clearly appeared to be, pretty clearly appeared to be Brody there.
I know a guy.
20, 21, you know.
At least he got the assist, so gets credit for the point there. But it should have been 20 from 21, not 21 from 20.
Absolutely. Face off. Lindsay in for the draw. He's out there with Tanganelli and Guevara. Guevara battling along the boards with it. Lions now clear the zone. Here they come now up through the middle, coming on the right side, picking up speed. Lopez forces them wide. Lions still have it, going behind the goal. They got a man open back at the point. Right D-man steps in, tops at that, sends it into the corner, right in front. Oh, nice right pad save by Yonke. Puck kept in by the Lions. Lions now putting on pressure after getting down 3 goals. They have it in behind the goal now. Looking for an opening out front. Nobody right in front, though. Good job by the Coyotes. Keep that area clear. Smith loses a stick, pins the man in there. Or is that Lopez? Goes over to the sideboard. Lindsay picks it up there. Lindsay backhands it high. Up over the line. Guevara now after. He might have a chance here. Guevara kicks it in over the line. Plays onside. He's still got it. Into the corner. Circles back. He's got Lindsay. Oh, try to get it. Hit a stick. And here come the Lions back the other way. Lindsay knocks a man down just in his way. And Guevara picks it up again. Oh, are they going to call that? It looks like they are.
It's like Lindsay's going to go for interference there. I want to go back to a play made by Brody Smith in the defensive zone. He lost his stick. Did a good job holding his guy to the wall, but then on the loose puck, talk about knowing the rules, uses his hand to kick it out to the half wall and hit that winger. And when you use your hand in the defensive zone, it's not a hand pass.
Exactly.
So really good knowledge of the rules there to know he can make that play, and it led to Campo Verde getting out of the zone, and now they're on the penalty kill, so maybe not for the better, but
well, it could have been worse, yeah. I think we should give this, forget it. Puck comes back to the right D. Over to the left side. Young has it. Fires a shot in. Yonke sees that one, steers it into the corner. Shackart battling with a man there. Lions cutting in through the middle. Center open man. Fires it right on. And a nice glove save by Matt Yonke. He saw that one all the way. And the Lions had 2 men wide open over on that side. Good job by Yonke to pull that one in.
Yeah, that shooter and goalie one-on-one right there. That was Mountain Ridge's maybe their best chance of the game. Great play shot too, but
point blank, yeah.
Yonke standing tall between the pipes. 10 saves so far.
And the Coyotes get a hold of that one. Lopez, also known as Smith, sends it down the ice. Here come the Lions now. They are on the power play. Minute 22 remaining. Davis coming down the left side. Puck goes in. Lopez gets a hold of it. He fires it down. Here comes Young now. Oh, he almost lost it at center. He sends it over to the weak side. And the Lions are regrouping now back in their own zone. Helvik up on the forecheck. He's out there with Mankey up front. Ewert and Lopez back on D. Lions work it in over the line. Ewert goes into the corner with it. Puck goes in behind. Lopez is going to pick it up to the left of Yonke. He sends it right back to the right D, though. Picked up by the Lions. Sends it across to the weak side. Ewert's going to get there first. And he comes out over the blue line. Tries to hit Helvik with it. And Helvik was just offside. Oh, he doesn't think so.
It was awfully close.
It was very
good
close.
Look at it here. I think he might have escaped, but he didn't touch it either way. Probably should have been an icing call. Either way, it's going to go back to the right side of Yonke.
Helvik in for the draw. Lions play scrambly. Ewert comes up with it. Up over his own blue line now. Up through center. He's got a bit of room. Just holds up. Sends it in. Waits for Mankey. Did a good job of being patient there and not rushing in ahead of that. Lions now have a couple of guys up at the Coyote blue line, and the puck is still in their own zone. And they send that all the way down, and that will be icing with 11 seconds remaining in the penalty to Lindsay.
Yeah, that'll basically do it for the power play, and a great job on the forecheck there from Helvik and Mankey, just kind of trading off blows, each filling in for each other and rotating on that forecheck, which allows them to sustain constant pressure, and that forced Mountain Ridge to ice that puck there.
Phillips wins it back cleanly to Ewert. Ewert fires a high one, just wide of the goal. Lopez steps up, can't keep it in. Ewart gets over, picks up the puck, back. It's rolling on him in his own zone. Lindsay's out of the box now. Ewart tried to get up to Phillips. That was intercepted. Lions now have it. They just clear it into the zone. Phillips now picks it up. Tried to go up through the middle. That was a high one. Puck may go on goal. Goaltender stops it. Bannon picks it up. Oh, he got poke checked in the circle. Lindsay forces his man back. Lions now regrouping in their own zone. Send it over the weak side. They send it off the boards up through center. They try to dump it into the Coyote zone. Puck goes across. Lindsay on the forecheck, forcing his man back. Two Lions almost collide in their own zone there. And here they come now. Picking up speed up through the middle. Up over the Coyote line. And Gauthier got a stick on that. Puck goes in behind. Coyotes have it. Send it around the far side. Puck hops over Helvik's stick. Helvik, oh, Bannon couldn't pick up that. Here come the Lions right out in front. Phillips has it. Dishes it off to Lindsay. Lindsay now coming up the left side. Hits Ewart with it in on the left side. He holds up at the blue line. Then he lost it there. Picks it up. Well, play scrambling. Lions have it now going back the other way. Lost it in front of their own bench. And Tanganelli steers it over the other side. Guevara also there. Lions send it in to the corner to the right of Yonke. Gauthier picks it up there, sends it up to Guevara on the half boards. Guevara up through the middle to Tanganelli. Tanganelli now in over the line, cuts into the middle, fires it right on goal. And that was bobbled, but pulled in by McCamey there, and we'll have a face-off in the Lion zone to the left.
All right, so rule check for the experts here. When he caught it, he fell back into the net. If he would have fallen all the way and not maintained control, is that a goal?
Well, I'm going to go back to, I think it was about 2016 when the Coyotes played the Buffalo Sabres, and it was in overtime, and the puck flew up in the back of Mike Smith's pants, and he backed into the net, and it did, in fact, count as a goal.
Yes, so I think it depends when the whistle goes as well. If he fell in before the whistle, yes, absolutely. Sometimes you never know, and the referee loses sight, he might blow it before he falls in, but...
I remember 8-year-old me being very mad that goal counted.
Yes. Funny things happen sometimes. Shackart with it right in front. Backhander. Oh, right in front. Tanganelli missed. Guevara fired that one just wide. Penalty coming up to the Lions. Smith's able to keep that in. Actually, maybe it's coming up to the Coyotes. Because the whistle went when Smith touched the puck. Yeah, Shackart's getting the penalty. I figured with all that pressure, it must be the Lions. Looks like Shackart's getting a hooking call.
And yeah, probably a good call there, having a look at that replay. Right underneath the hands there of number 21 in front, which prevented him from clearing it. So it looks subtle, but maybe just got enough of his hands for that hooking call.
Well, he's in the box to talk with Dad. Lions fire it wide to the right of the goal. Ewart with it in behind. Coyotes on the PK. Puck kept in there by the Lions. Good work there. Puck comes into Ewart. Ewart fires a high one. Tried to Helvik. That was intercepted by the Lions. They dump it into the zone. They have to clear. And Ewart finds an opening and sends it down. Minute 37 remaining in the power play for the Lions. Phillips up on the forecheck. He's out there with Helvik. Lopez, oh, nice pick there by Ewart. He just dumps it back into the Lions zone. That kills off another 10 seconds or so. Helvik in on the forecheck, forces the Lions over to the right side of the goal. Ewart tried to pick another one off. He got a piece of it. Helvik was able to pick it up. Helvik now sends it up to Ewart, up over the red line, up and over the blue line. He's got a bit of space, all by himself. Fires it in over top of the goal. Puck comes all the way back to the blue line, and here come the Lions now back the other way. Soliner now coming in, gets it in over the line. Ewart bumps his man there, and Lions are able to just get a swipe at it. And we have an interference call coming up to the Lions, I believe.
Yeah, Saulnier and Ewart have been going at it all game. Saulnier gave him a little shove on the chest earlier as well, and it looked like he gave him a pretty good shot. I'm not sure if they know each other.
They do.
But yeah, he gave him a solid shot there, nowhere near the puck. That's going to get called every time.
So that will even things up for the next 48 seconds. And then the Coyotes will be on the power play. The face-off because of the penalty against the Lions coming back down into their zone to the right. Mankey in for the draw. So we got 4-on-4 here for the next 48 seconds or so.
Second time this game as well, we've had 4-on-4.
Yep. Mankey wins it back. Schickling picks it up. He's got Mankey in front. Try to get a backhand out. He's still got it in behind the goal. Schickling right through the crease. Mankey couldn't get a stick on it. Lions pick it up there and they fire it down, and that should be icing, and it is.
Maybe thought they were on the penalty kill there just moments after taking a penalty, and
Yep.
a bit of brain fog there, and send it down, trying to clear the puck and chew the clock, and it's right back in your zone just like that.
So, same face-off again to the right of the goal. Lions win it this time. They have it in behind the goal, coming out the left side. The man off the half force, he couldn't handle it. Iniguez fired it right in. He scored! Iniguez from the right point, long shot, and that just handcuffed McCamey, and it went right into the goal.
Yeah, just putting a puck on that there, and McCamey just can't get his glove to it, beats him on the high glove, and 4-on-4. Campo's able to grow this lead, and they have a power play ahead still.
Put pucks to the net, and good things will happen. So still 4-on-4. Lions get it into the zone, or the Coyotes. Gauthier back after it. He's out there with Schickling and Mankey up front, and Iniguez as well. Gauthier carries it out of his own zone, up through center, up over the blue line. Fires it right on, and McCamey's got that one no problem this time. Campo had their 2 D-men on that rush coming in.
Yeah, and they had no one high, one mountain line behind them as well. So if that one squeaks free, it could be an odd man rush the other way or a breakaway.
Lopez back to Eward, returns it back to Lopez on the left D, goes into the top of the circle, sends it into the corner on the far side. Coyotes now on the power play for 1:06. Lopez regrouping in his own zone. Get over to Tanganelli, dumps it off to Lindsay. Lindsay hits Guevara. Over to Eward. Eward in over on the right side, moves into the circle. Goes into the corner, gets bodied there. Guevara comes in to help. Eward picks it up on his backhand, tips it back to the point. Lopez has it, cuts into the middle, fires a shot in, hits a leg. Puck goes in behind the goal. Lions send it around the right side. Lindsay gets over there to try and keep it in. Lopez is able to. Lopez now has it. Tried to hit Eward with it. He's got it. It was deflected off a line, but he still picked it up. Lions now pick it up behind the goal and find an opening up through the middle and send it down, and Yankees settles that one down for Lopez. Lopez up on the right side to Eward, just his side of center. Returns it to Lopez. A bit of a dangerous pass there. Lions now have it in their own side. And they tip it into the Coyote bench. And Autumn Gipp almost got her first save of the day.
Couple coaches with no helmets on ducking over
Right.
there as well. Don't want to get caught up high there.
Face off just outside the Lion blue line. Just over a minute remaining in period 2. 8 seconds remaining on the power play. Helvik has it, chasing it in the corner. He goes in behind. Helvik now. Both teams at full strength. Just under a minute remaining in this period. Helvik still has it. Now charging in on the left side. He loses it there, and here come the Lions back the other way. Phillips tries to check his man. Bannon lifts a stick and comes over to Lopez. Lopez clears a high one over the glass and off the back wall and into the Lions bench area. We'll have the face-off. They're going to bring it back into the zone. Yes. Coyotes threw it out, and so Face-off will be deep in their zone to the left of Yonke. Here comes Phillips with it now up the left side. Dumps it off the board. He gets hit into the bench area. Lopez in on the forecheck. Lions pick it up there, coming out the left side of their goal. Get it back to center ice. Ewert sent it back in. Coyotes clear the zone. Cammy settles it down there for Young. Young mishandles it. Young has it again. Ben bumps in. Helvik comes in. Puck is loose. Helvik gets it to his stick, tries to fire it around. Spinorama there. Comes over to Lopez at the left D. He keeps it in with his skate. And here come the Lions back. And that's the buzzer. Kind of a sick-sounding buzzer, but that's the buzzer for the end of period 2. And we'll be back with the Coyotes leading 4-0. We'll be back with period 3 in just a moment. So a little later game tonight than yesterday for sure, and past. Want to say hi to Jason. Past your bedtime, I guess. Hope you got your blankets, all warm blankets pulled on, and your nightcap on, and enjoying this one tonight.
Definitely could be later, especially this time of the year. Usually there's one weekend around the holiday season where they try and jam a bunch of games in and get some 9:05 start times, which isn't the greatest in the world.
Here comes Shackart now, up over the blue line, up and on his right side into the circle. He's forced into the corner. Hankey in there as well. Loses it. Here come the Lions back the other way. Coming in on the right side, up through the middle now. Turn it up over on the left side. Forced wide by Lopez. Yonke steers that over to the left side. Lions tried to center it. Intercepted by Schickling. He still got it. Cutting through the middle. Coming over to the right side. He circles back. Puts it back to Lopez. And Lopez has to backpedal a bit. Tried to return it to Schickling. And here comes Mankey now with it. Coming in on the left side. Backhands it into the middle. Right in front. Oh, great chance there by Schickling. Good save there by McAmey. And here comes the Lions back the other way. Trip there. Shackart got tripped. Yes, they are. They did catch that. Going to be a penalty coming up to the Lions. Ewert has it now, and he now senses that Yonke has gone out of the goal for the extra attacker and settles in behind his own goal to set things up. Sends it up to Shackart. Shackart over to Schickling. Schickling now steps in over the line. Goes around a man, cuts into the middle, and he loses it there. And the Coyotes will be going on the power play here just half a minute into period number 3.
Yeah, they've had success on the power play all night long, as you see behind the play there. Dragged down from behind and heads up play from Ewert as well to set up behind his net. Realize that he can get a bit of an extended power play here if they let this roll 6-on-5, get that man advantage before they go to the 2 minutes, and almost got an opportunity there in front.
Shackart tried to put that right on goal from the draw. Puck clears the zone, comes all the way down. Ewert has to get back. Hollner sends it towards the middle, and here comes Ewert back the other way. Puck rolling. He settles it down now up through the middle, up over the blue line. He's still got it. He settles in on the left point, sends it across ice. Lindsay now with it. Sends it over to the weak side. Phillips back over to Ewert. Ewert steers over to the right side, back to Phillips. Phillips cuts into the middle, back over to Ewert. Coyotes keeping it up high, looking for some opportunities. Lions keeping them to the outside so far. Jacquard has it. Back to Ewert. Ewert back into Phillips on the half boards. Cross ice for Lindsay. Had to kick it up to his stick. And he scores! Jacquard got the rebound. Lindsay fired it on goal. Jacquard got the rebound and found the back of the goal. And another power play goal for the Coyotes.
Yeah, it looked like he knocked that one out of midair on the rebound as well. And he did. It knocked it out of midair, went off the skate of the Mountain Ridge defenseman and into the back of the net. Mountain Ridge defenseman beckoning for a high stick call as well, but that's just good hand-eye coordination there, and still the success just keeps rolling on this power play, 5-0, because they're starting to run away with this one.
Lions now in behind their own goal, coming out the left side. Cannot clear it, now they do. Lindsay back to Smith, up to Tanganelli, up over the blue line, puck still in. Guevara takes it in behind the goal. The Lions pick it up there, coming up their left side now. Lindsay poke checks his man, puck clears the zone. Tanganelli picks it up, fires it back in. The Lions now with it, just inside their own blue line, coming out the right side. They're forced back by Guevara as they now settle things up behind their own goal. Good pick up there by Guevara. He's tripped up a little bit, manages to get it over to the far side. Puck clears the zone. Smith has it. Tips it up to Guevara. Lions now pick it up, coming back the other way in on the right side. Paulette tried to go around Lopez. Could not. Again, gets stymied, and Smith now picks it up on the right side. And he tried to get it off the boards to Tanganelli, and that went up and over the glass. And we'll have a face-off to the right of Matt Yonke.
With a 5-goal lead now as well. It's run time here. Clock won't stop for the entire third period. That's the third game in a row, Dr. Ben, that we've had a run time.
I know, it's kind of fun.
we might get out of here in good time after.
Uh-huh.
Make it home for my 8:30 bedtime.
There you go. So we will have a face-off outside the Lions' blue line to the right of the goal. Helvik picks it up, dumps it into the zone. Lions to the right of their goal, reverse it back up along the boards. Helvik in behind, sends it back to Iniguez at the right point. One-timer, nice low shot, right in on goal. And McAmee's there to pull that one in. No rebound on that one. Coyotes leading 5-0 here in period number 3. These are the number 2 and number 3 seeds currently.
Campo trying to vie for that number 1 spot. They're hot on the heels of Boccia Perry as well, coming down to these last 4 or 5 games of the year. Every game matters, every point matters.
Good keep there by Gauthier. Fires one in just wide of the goal. Schickling picks it up there on the half boards, dumps it in behind. Jacquard puck rolls over his stick. Lions going to pick it up. Lions forced back by Mankey. And puck is cleared now out to Lopez. Lopez sends it back up the other way. Lions pick it up and over the Campo line, coming in on the left side, backhander. That's picked up by Lopez. Nice move there to get around his man. He's got Mankey on the left jacquard, sends it up the right side. Here comes Jacquard. Jacquard, top of the circle, fires it. And that went off the glass. Where did that go? It finally bounces down.
Right, penalty.
And we have a hooking call against the Lions. The Coyotes will be on the power play again. Been a good night for the power play.
They've been perfect to this point. It looks like, again, just had a couple of those calls tonight. Just got the stick up on the hands when he tried to shoot. serve 2 for it and put this wagon of a power play back on the man advantage.
Puck comes back to Lopez. Lopez moves in a bit, fires a low shot. Pad save, comes right in the front in the crease area. Goche picks it up, comes back to the left D, sends it into the corner. Helvik now with it, moves into the circle. That was intercepted, but comes back to Goche. Goche back into Helvik. Helvik moves in again, fires that one, and that goes high. And we'll have another face-off deep in the Lions zone to the right.
That looked like it caught the crossbar there on the shot by Helvik, but going back to that shot from Lopez, phenomenal job to get that one through traffic, keep it low, allows for that rebound chance, and they get the second chance effort and are able to reset on the power play.
Helvik with it along the boards. Puck kept in by Smith. Helvik now with it. Gets it back to Ewert. Ewert fires a low shot in. Pad save. Kicked out to Lindsay. Lindsay puck rolled off his stick. Lions now backhand that out to center ice. Ewert has it. He's forced back into his own D zone. Ewert now coming out the right side. Cross ice to Helvik. Helvik moves over the line. Dumps it into the middle. Tried to get it to Smith. Lindsay picks it up in the corner. He circles back. Sends it across ice to Helvik. He fires another high one. Looks like he's going for that top corner. And that one missed and went high over the goal and over the glass.
Yeah, maybe saw a little bit of daylight there, short side high, and tried to squeak it in there, but just going to hit the glass and then the netting. But because it hit the glass, luckily it'll stay inside the zone. And Campo have 10 seconds. I forgot the clock's running. They had 29 seconds, but now just practically none by the time this puck is down.
Yeah, even the penalty runs down. So, and now Lions are at full strength. Goche keeping an eye on the man out of the box. Picks it up as the Lions tried to hit him with it. Goche now with it, has to wait for Phillips to clear the zone. He does. Goche now at center, coming in on the left side, up over the blue line, weaving through. He's still got it. Puck rolling on him. Cuts in the middle on his backhand. Forced into the corner. Centers it in front. Vera goes after it. Vera gets it in behind the goal. Lions chip it over into the corner. Tanganelli's going to get there first. He's uncontested. Centers it in front. Lions pick it up there. Guevara picks it up, though. Guevara. Coyotes winning a lot of the battles here. Guevara on his backhand. Try to get it through. Play very scrambly. Comes right back to Goche. Goche moves around his first man. Comes in. Fires it. That goes just wide. I believe it went off the leg. Lions with it. Puck rolling in behind the goal. Guevara bodies his man in there. Lions cannot clear the zone. Goche steps in. Can't keep, well, he does keep it in. Here comes Coyotes fired in. Glove save, and the rebound drops down to the left of the goal, but that's covered by Akami, and he will hold on for a face-off with currently 5.5 minutes remaining, but it is running, as you say. Face off to the left of the Lions goal. Lions win it. Jackert in there causing havoc and behind the goal. He comes up with the puck. He's got Schickling loose. Schickling top of the circle. Fires it off a leg into the corner. Jackert. He gets bumped off the puck. Ewert tried to keep it in. Did momentarily. And here come the Lions back the other way. Heading through the middle. And Yonke covers that one up as the puck came in just to the left side of the goal, as the Lions are having a bit of an opportunity there, but didn't get much on the shot.
Yeah, and their first chance in quite a while. Only 10 shots in the game through what has almost been the entirety of it. And that's really been the difference, is Campo Verde's had that offensive possession and shot the puck a lot more than Mountain Ridge has been able to.
And they've been rewarded and done well in the power play. Ewert now with it in behind, sends it around on the boards. Mankey's going to pick it up there, tips it up to Lopez. Lopez chips it off the boards, gets around his man, and Lions have it back in their own zone. Schickling on the forecheck. Lions now coming out their right side. Get it out over the line. Bobbled. Mankey picked it up, though, in over the line. Got Schickling trailing. Gets it back to Schickling. Schickling fires the win. One in. Pad save. Steered to the side. Shackard after it. And the Lions are going to clear, and Ewert now picks it up. And puck goes out of play, and we'll have another face-off here with 3.5 or so minutes remaining. Both teams changing.
You saw Shackler there get tied up, dragged the guy down, lost his glove full yard sale, and then put both hands up and said, "I didn't do anything. Didn't want to go to the box. Wanted to finish that shift out."
So we'll face off at center. Phillips, Helvik, and Bannon out there. Up comes to Gauthier. Gauthier weaves through a couple of men and dumps it into the corner. Bannon on the forecheck. Lions send it in over the right side. Helvik picks it up there. Lions strip him of the puck. Bannon on his man there. Lions try to clear it, and they do. Puck rolling into the zone to the right of Yonke. Gauthier's there with it. Settles it down. Comes out the left side. Goes in behind the goal. Smith picks it up. Smith off the boards. Can't quite clear it, but the Lions bring it out. Phillips on the forecheck, forcing them all the way deep into their own zone and behind the goal. 2.5 minutes remaining, third period. Coyotes leading 5-0. Oche keeps it on the center ice area. Here comes Helvik now, and over the blue line. Helvik cutting in, and we had some activity behind the play there. I think we might get one on each side.
Appears to be that way. Going to be offsetting. Not sure. Looks like Gauthier gave Smith a whack. Smith whacked him back, and they're both going to the box.
Time is still running. Minute 50 remaining. Looks like they're gonna. Where are they gonna do the face-off? Over outside the Lions blue line. So remains 5-on-5 with the coincidental penalties. Puck still inside the line. Now it's cleared. Puck bounced on Bannon, and Helvik tried to stick his handle through some players. Here comes Millette back the other way. Puck right in front by the Lions. Oh, and they steered it with just wide into the corner. Tried to center it through the crease area, and here comes Helvik now. Helvik coming up the left side. Up over the blue line. It's forced over into the corner. Sends it across the far side. And the Lions pick it up, coming up through the middle now. Lions up over the line. Lose it there. Picked up by Helvik. Good work by Iniguez there. Keeping that man out. Here comes Helvik up over the blue line. And Phillips was just a step offside as Helvik was stick handling around the blue line area and causing the offside. We were into the final minute. 38 seconds and counting. Coyotes with the lead. Comes back to Lopez. Keeps it up in the center ice area. Puck goes off Guevara's stick. Here come the Lions now. Guevara strips him of the puck. Guevara now coming up the left side, up through the middle. Dumps it off to the Lions. The Lions send it up through the middle as well. Here they come back the other way. 13 seconds remaining. He's surrounded by about 3 Coyotes, though. Puck in the corner to the left of Yonke. Fired it right through the crease. Tanganelli picks it up on the right side. 1 second remaining. Gets it up to Guevara, and that is the game. The Coyotes win the game 5-0. Helped with a lot of the power play in this game here tonight, and that is a pretty convincing win tonight and puts them in at the top of the division currently.
Yeah, big win down the stretch here, 2 versus 3. Mountain Ridge with an opportunity to kind of leapfrog the Coyotes there into second place in what is a very close division right now. So a huge win for the Coyotes as they'll keep climbing. Might be that top speed come playoff time, but no doubt in this one as they took it 5-0.
Yep, there's 2 games remaining on the schedule in the regular season, and then we'll be hitting the playoffs. Again, that first seed up for grabs. Teams do the handshakes. players and referees. So thanks for joining us, everyone. Good game. Hope you enjoyed it tonight. And we will be back with the next game, I think not for a couple of weeks yet.
Yeah, not for a couple of weeks. On this channel, AZ Sports Media will have a game Tuesday, I think, on the same sheet. It'll be the AHU Knights versus Mission, if my memory serves me.
That sounds right. That is, yes, on the 4th. That is in Gilbert, however.
Oh, that's in Gilbert. Okay.
That's in Gilbert,
Yeah.
yes. 3:05 start.
Cool. So we'll be live on AZ Sports Media with that. For those watching on the AHSHA channel, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. It does help. The channel helps me grow. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.